the biggest reason why I do my wash and goes and I do what I do. How are you? This is the third part of this series, and I hope that this is helping you. Please talk to me. I miss some of you, and I want to hear from you, and I love hearing from the ones that I have been hearing from. And if you're new, don't be afraid. Just jump in and talk to me, okay? Well, thank you again. Make sure you press the subscribe button and the bell, and check to see if your bell has been turned off and turn it back on. Give me a like if you love the video, and talk to me. Let me know what you're deciding. This is some thought-provoking things that we're talking about, okay? So with this part of the series, I just want to quickly talk to you about the technical reasons why I've chosen to use a wash and go over other protective styling, okay? So there's some technical reasons. I'm gonna put our hair in three big categories because, you know, unlike some other channels, I'm, as you see, I'm more philosophical, more spiritual, more holistic, and I just let the Holy Spirit speak through me, and I just have that knowledge from that. So, and my teaching abilities and all of those things. And so I just hope that I'm able to help you. If you need more technical stuff, just let me know. I'll try and look things up. But you know what? We're in the information age. Everything's at the tip of our fingertips. So if you need to go deeper in anything I say, go ahead and research, and maybe you can share it with us, okay? All right, and if I can find some technical stuff, I'll definitely put it down below. All right, so this is what I want to say. I'm gonna put our hair in three big categories, okay? So it's from strongest to weakest. So let's say your hair is very strong, whatever that means. It's medium, sometimes I have some issues when I do, you know? And then you have very, very delicate hair, okay? Now, what could fit into the strong hair could be, let's just decide that it is medium porosity. That's the strong hair. It's a thick strand, and it's thick in terms of its density, all right? That's what's in strong hair. The medium hair would be, you could have, medium hair is probably gonna be medium porosity. Maybe some areas are higher or low porosity, but for the most part, you have kind of like okay hair. You don't have to worry too much about getting moisture in your hair there. You just have to work a little harder to get it. You have to do a little tweaking to keep your hair healthy and for it not to fall out. And you may have to work a little bit to retain the length, but for the most part, you're retaining some length. You would have to do some damaging things to not retain your length. So if you just stop the basic stuff, so medium hair is like, take all the suggestions that are on YouTube, those top 10 things you need to do to retain your hair. You know those videos, right? Well, you do all 10 of them and your hair begins to retain. The strong hair, they don't have to do any of those things. They can do everything wrong and the hair is retained, okay? So let's put it in that category. And then your medium hair strength would be the kind of hair where you follow the rules, bam, like magic, your hair is growing, okay? So the weaker hair, the hair that's not as strong and not as medium or strong, that's a category where you've done all the 10 things and there's something a little more you need to do. So you know your porosity level. You've done everything that you need to do. You've done the protective style, the traditional protective style. You know how to put the moisture in. You do this, everything you're supposed to do, and you're still struggling with retaining the length. Okay? It's doing okay, but you slip off one little time, like over protein or whatever. But anyway, you slip and do one little thing wrong, and bam, you get a whipping for it. Your hair just says, bye, see ya, bye, Felicia. It doesn't like anything. You can't do anything. Let's just see what we're talking about. You can't blow dry your hair. You can't what do you call that? Flat iron your hair. You can't perm your hair. You can't do braids in your hair. You can't do weaves in your hair. You can't do wigs in your hair. Must I go on? All right, that's my hair. That's the biggest reason why I do my wash and goes and I do what I do. If you're in that category, then you want to stay on and you want to see how I'm dealing with that. Okay? So if you're in the other categories, man, you're blessed. You know, I believe my daughter might be in the strong or the medium. You still got to take care of your hair. because you are going to have dryness. It's just not going to look right. You know what I mean? You're going to have to trim it more and all that kind of stuff. But it's staying on your head. See what I'm trying to say, y'all? It's going to stay on your head. And you're going to have some kind of length retention. And that's the majority of the people on YouTube that do hair videos. They're either in one or two. There's only a few of us that are in that weaker one where we can't, it's not enough to do the top 10 things. We now have to do some kind of deeper research on a little bit more we need to do. Okay? So for that reason, I believe that is why I'm gravitating to, first of all natural products, doing my all natural products. That's what got me in the Ayurveda hair care. That's why go to AyurvedaCurls.com if you want if you're like me and you want this. So if this is a new video, so if you don't know anything about it, so I have the my growth oil, my version of the growth oil right here, Ayurveda, and it comes with the clay. And this is the deep conditioning honey mask, and this is my styling jam. Okay, and I have some store-bought stuff. My only store-bought stuff that I add to it is this one. Okay, and I also have my Oslo Clays natural, and I do Giovanni shampoo. Okay, so go into my other videos to find out my updated wash routine. But what got me on this journey is I said to myself, I'm stripping everything. What's up with this hair? I can't do what the level of the A group of the strong, hair does, the B group of the medium hair. I can't even do that. Some people say, I cringe. Let me tell you right now, I cringe when I see people say, when I'm following them, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's good. Then I start seeing them put a blow dryer there. I'm like, they lost me at that point. Because if I blow dry my hair, if I even do this and try to do some kind of blow dryer, I might as well say goodbye to my hair. This is my blow dryer right here, y'all. Anyway, so if you're in my category, that's probably why you're following me. And I want you to know why you're following me and why you can't do what everybody else is doing on their YouTube channels. You can't do that stuff. And then if we slip once, our hair, bye Felicia. I mean, like, I made a little mistake and I just put rice water in my hair, natural, because I'm going on natural, and I'm just like all excited like everybody else is doing, follow what everybody else is doing, protein overload. Bam, gone, see ya, all that hard work gone, okay? So, but I can't avoid it. You still have to do protein. You have to put protein in your hair. So now we don't have a lot of videos to look at, but we need to just know we can't put a lot of protein in our hair. We can't even put the rice water. We can't even, even the henna. The henna has been the only kind of protein that I can put in my hair that does not break my hair off, and this, I guess it's because it's a gloss. I don't know what it is, but I can survive with it, and I do it with the balance, and I've been doing it for a while, and it's fine. So I believe in the the rice water, but for this group over here, group A, yes, group B, yes, group C, be careful. Be careful with that rice water, okay? So this is what I'm trying to say. We're in a class all by ourselves. So why do I do my wash and go, and why am I trying to do it for the winter? The reason I do the wash and go is I've done weaves for years, and that's protective styling, and the only time I've ever done it the right way was when I told you my headshot, I showed you my headshot, it's when I had this one, okay? I tried to make it as natural as possible, close to my natural hair as much as possible. As you can see, it's the same texture, still have this hair, and I tried to make it short enough. This is my ideal look, and I have reached this for the most part when my hair is fluffy, and it's kind of, that's the length. That's what I'm, it could be fuller because I have fine hair, but our weaves and wigs are always a little more than what our natural hair is. So if you can do it, go for it, right? So it's a little more, but I've reached the look, and I love that look, and I'm very happy. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Do you really want the looks of what everybody has on YouTube, or do you have a specific look that you like? Was that enough, So yeah, I would love mid back. That'd be great. That's kind of like an ultimate goal, but I love this look. So I've kind of reached that look for the most part. I'm just letting it grow out more to get it even more full. But anyway, the reason I chose it is because weaves, yeah, my hair will grow, but it will be all short around wherever my hair was out, wherever it was pulled. I've never lost my edges. I don't lose my edges, but the hair in the front, as you can see how long, it's now the longest part of my hair. It's always been the longest and the strongest. It might be a little bit from middle, it might be B, C, like in other words, it's not strong and it's not fully medium, but it's kind of medium to weak, this part. So this is the strongest of my hair, and it can handle a lot more than anything else. This is probably the weakest of my hair, and I have to be careful. So even in your hair, you might have that, okay? When I say weakest, is that you do everything right, and you still gotta get some extra tender loving care. That's what I mean by weak, okay? So what does that mean? Let's define it. Low porosity, having more kinkier, drier hair, fine hair, each strand being fine and having fine in terms of not having a lot of density. That's what consists of that category of weaker hair. And when you have that, you can't use the same products as everybody else. And only you will know that. And so you can't be putting braids, pulling your hair down. So protective style. And if I have fine hair and I do these twist outs, they're going to be skinny little strangling looking twist outs. All right, so just to wrap it up, this is the end of the series. I just want you to know that my hair is just so fine that I have to use natural products. And that's why I use my line of product. I also cannot use the blow dryers, the hot curlers and all that stuff. I can't do the braiding and lots of twist outs and wigs and weaves and any of that. I need my hair free and open, but I do need to coat it with something, and that's why I've used the honey. That's why I'm going to do that. That's why I've worked so hard for that, and that's why I'm fighting so hard to go through the winter with the wash and go, and I'm so excited that there is somebody who's retained length doing that. So if you're like me and you need to do this, then just follow me in what I'm doing, and I'll see you in the next video. All right? Well, God bless. I'll talk to you soon. Keep Jesus a part of your journey. Bye.